So in this video, we'll work on the edit, so delete. So what really happens when you click on edit? This pops up. So let's go to the view and see what code that is powering this button. So we just go back to our code and we'll look at the view that is here, countries view, and we'll scroll down to see the edit button, the delete button. Okay, so this is the delete button, and what it simply does is use a simple JavaScript to say on click, whenever the button is clicked, create a pop-up that is asking the person whether they wish to delete the country, so that people don't accidentally delete data that they need. So then if the person confirms, it takes the person to this URL, which is country/delete/ the ID of the country to be deleted. All right, so that ID, remember that this person has to be an admin, so we are not worried about non-admins attempting this. All right, so this ID, if we go to the route file, once the person clicks it, it comes here and looks for country/delete/ an ID. It must have an ID. So once this is done, it goes to the delete and passes this ID as args. Okay, so if we go to the delete in the controller, countries controller, we'll scroll down, we'll see delete. This is delete. The receives request response and an args. So this arg has an ID. That is why we can be able to receive it here. Let me save this. Sorry. So right here is because we called it ID. So if we call this ID 234, what we will have in the countries delete is ID 234. You understand? So that's what we have here, and we're going to change in our route file. We're just going to bring it back to what it was. So from here, the first thing we do is to find the country. All right, so this person comes and we just find the country from the database, get the details of the country with the ID field, and we attempt to delete it, and we're just basically saying if it was deleted successfully, then we can now say this send a flash message of success saying country deleted successfully, and then we have to redirect to the country's index. We've deleted it, we can't show an empty page to the user, we have to redirect to the index, and then we don't need to pass a user ID. So we're going to change this. This is not user, it's supposed to be country. Country, all right, and all the appearances of user has to be country flash, and we don't need to pass country anything. We're just redirecting to the index page. We don't need to pass anything to anybody, so we just delete this. Alright, so this sorts it out, and we are good to go. So the next thing we're going to do, we've saved it, is to actually attempt to delete a country. So let's refresh this, and before we delete this country, I want us to see that actually this country exists. So if we go to list of countries, remember that the ID of this country is 246, and just type index. We'll look for country number 246, probably the last country. That's abracadabra. So I want us to, when we delete it, it should delete from here. So we'll click on it and we'll click on delete. Yes. Okay. And it has deleted, country deleted successfully. So if we go back down, we'll see that abracadabra is gone. Alright. So that's how you delete a country from your list. The next thing is we're going to add it to the admin menu. It's a simple. Remember that what is controlling this is the navigation. And we have the navigation. We'll go to our resources. We have the templates. We have navigation. We see all posts. So we just duplicate one of the lines and call it all countries. All countries. So we're going to go to countries index. So only admin can see countries index. Okay. So remember that this is basically checking if this guy is logged in and if this guy is an admin. All right. So we'll refresh. Now we've refreshed. We'll click on menu. We'll see all countries, and things are working out well for us so far. All right. And you may wonder, why did we create this? This is like an admin management for countries. Really, our main aim for doing this is so that when a user is signing up, they can be able to select their own country. Alright, and in their profile, their country will be listed. Now, this is a very long method of doing this. I showed you just the manual way of getting it done. In the next video, we can just use one command to create all these things, all these files that we created one by one. Then we can just dive in and fix the things we need to fix. Alright, so thank you very much. See you in the next video. I hope you're following so far, and if by this time you've not subscribed to my channel, this is a wonderful time to subscribe to my channel. So go to youtube.com/c/braintimorg, hit enter. When the page opens, you click on subscribe. As you can see, I come up with all sorts of videos, not just this one. So this video is just about, these are my podcasts, and it will really be of help. Alright, so thank you, and I'm hoping to see your subscription. And if you have any questions, don't forget to drop them under any video. Alright, thank you. See you.